What's up, y'all? It is Relly Hall back with another video, and today we got to talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers because, unfortunately for us, we have encountered another problem. And you say, what is this problem, right? Because we've been going through Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. Shoot, we've gone through our coaching search and we're still going through it. So, what could be the problem now? And that problem, unfortunately, has everything to do with all of these situations because it literally, quite literally, impacts how we handle all the other stuff. And you say, what is it? It's Isaac Okoro, right? For anybody that has been looking or even just aware of the free agency, you know that Isaac Okoro is actually going to get paid. He's going to get something, right? And anyone who has been watching my channel or have been watching us on That's Rather Cavalier on the Spotify podcast, or radio, or however you've been listening to us, you know that I personally has had a problem with this situation throughout the season because I have a problem with how we pay players. And it's not just a Cavs thing, it's an NBA thing. But unfortunately, right, for the Cavs, it's about us, right? And you say, how does this all impact? What's the cards? What's everything on the table that's going to make this a problem, right? Isaac Okoro is a player that's going to probably get some money. Let's be honest here, right? Isaac Okoro, to be honest, he is a good player, right? He is a player that's going to be in the league for a while. Like, let's be honest. Like, let's not sugarcoat it. Let's not downplay it. Isaac Okoro is a dog. Now, the problem is, and the problem I have, and maybe some other Cavs fans have, but I'm going to speak for me, right? Isaac Okoro is a player that is a wonderful defender, but he is very suspect when it comes to the offensive game. And when I say that, what I really mean is the three ball, right? Him shooting the three is like the chances of me winning $1 billion is higher than Isaac Okoro chances of consistently making threes. And it's very, very apparent now because the Cavs is in the playoff hunt. We're a playoff contender team, right? We are trying to be competitive. We're playing teams who are going to be competitive. We're playing teams who we're going to see at least 4 games, right? And because of that, they get the game plan. And what they're game planning, if you watch the game, you watch the highlights, what you're going to see is they are daring Isaac Okoro to shoot the ball. And he's shooting it for the first part, but he's not making it. And then he gets to a point where he's a little hesitant. He's a little scared to shoot it because he's just not getting it to go, right? And because of that, you know what happens? Now teams gets the opportunity to basically play 4v5. And when 4v5 hits, it makes it so much harder for Donovan Mitchell or a Darius Garland or Evan Mobley to create offense. It makes the game harder. And then on top of that, even though he is not the coach anymore, it makes it really hard for JB because now he actually has to make a rotation when he probably really wasn't pretty confident in making that rotation, right? And right now, Isaac Okoro, he's going to get paid, right? A realistic figure to me, I'm thinking about maybe a $40 to $60 million range for a 3 to 4 year deal, right? Because realistically, he probably is going to get a 3 to 4 year deal. In my personal opinion, I don't have anything to back that up, but I just feel like based off of the trajectory of how the league goes, typically with restricted free agents, he's going to get the money. And for anybody, and I say this a lot on other videos where I explain what a restricted free agent is. A restricted free agent is a player that essentially is going to go back to the home team, right? Whoever the team is that has a restricted free agent clause, that is a player that he can test himself in free agency, but if the team decides they're going to match it, they have to come back to that team. If he's an unrestricted free agent, he can completely walk without any rebuttal, right? He can just get up out of there, right? Isaac Okoro is a restricted free agent. We have that opportunity. Realistically, we're not going to let him go. But it's going to be some teams that's going to probably give him a little bit of a bag just to be spiteful. And then Cleveland is going to have to go through the situation of asking themselves, is it worth it? Now, for a player that has technically developed in his three, right? He has, like, we have to be honest here. Isaac Okoro has developed his three. He has. But it's just not at the level of which it got to be when our team is this competitive, right? Our team is trying to improve. We cannot wait now, right? Now, and I know, I'm the person that says the Cleveland Cavaliers has a history of being impatient. And to be honest, I might be in that situation right now. And down in the comments below, let me know. But I might very well be in the situation where I am being a hypocrite, right? And I will respect it if somebody tells me that in the comments. But the Cavs has to be very strategic because we have a player named Donovan Spider Mitchell that may very well leave if we do not get this right. And with the Cavs being a successful team without LeBron James, we have to make this count. So down in the comments below, let me know how you feel about this. And if you think Isaac Okoro should get paid, and if you do, what do you think a realistic contract looks like for Isaac Okoro?